Hey guys, this is Michael and I'm with Mikey. Last video, we're pretty sure someone stole the jug. Fish could have done it, but it looked like someone stole it. So we're gonna get back to throwing it out for a bit. Just go ahead and give her a little toss there. Now, we may go back to the limb line jug if the current comes up, but as of now, we'll give it a go.
Okay.
We're using our secret bait right now. Mikey's been gone a while. She's got a lot of updates and stuff, but we're on the Green River in Kentucky. It is June. It is hot but overcast today. Mikey is just got here 10 minutes ago, and we are in a pretty damn good mood because we're both off work today. Most people are working. It's one of those new holidays, at least for me.
Thanks, Juneteenth.
And we got 5 limb lines, that jug line, and then 2 trot lines. Pretty much the same setup as last time, except I fixed a few things. Mostly live bait and a few pieces of cut bait. We're trying to catch that big fish, guys, so wish us some luck. And with this current setup, we're going to start with several limb lines, and then we end with the trot line, and we will go back and check that jug at the very end.
Okay.
All right, we're going to get the questions out of the way, just the main ones. Obviously, you're still living in Louisville.
Yes.
You are, she still has her animals, same animals.
Yeah.
One of them is sick. We'll talk about that. A couple of rabbits, a cat.
2 cats. 2 cats, 2 rabbits.
And based on our conversation earlier, you're single.
Yeah. Nope.
And I don't know about ready to mingle, but
Single and
living the free life.
Yes. Yes.
But you have changed a few things and done a few activities.
I have.
Speaking of changes, she is a professional and she has a master's degree in something psychology.
Psychology, counseling.
And
Yeah.
she's currently in a new job.
I am.
What is your job? She told me, but
I'm a psychology assistant for the feds now.
she's working back for the military or something like
Yeah.
that.
So, yeah.
Not a soldier, but a civilian
A contractor.
contractor.
Yep. So I am essentially going to be coaching and giving classroom type instructions concerning psychological tactics and different things for soldiers for sustainment, and also just for education purposes.
All right, there's something off about this one.
There's something what? Odd, yeah. Yeah, there is.
It's kind of sitting weird. Hopefully it didn't. Oh.
Your bobbin's not bobbing.
Yeah, it's not a bobber. It's supposed to slide up and down, but something got messed up, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your bob ain't bobbing.
Unless somebody checked it and they didn't understand how to throw it back down.
How disrespectful.
And then again, it could have been, I don't know. If there's a fish, you're gonna find out in the next second.
Okay. No, but in an odd way, they hooked it to where on the side of it, that's where that was at. So,
odd. Very odd. As I said, I made these lines. We have several lines that were mailed in several years ago, and they got really cruddy and started breaking and stuff. So I took that design and I made my own.
Okay.
Slightly modified. But
So the Captain Mike.
I like them, but at the same time, I don't claim to be an expert.
Oh yeah.
I am well aware that there are much better people out there, but this is our style, and this is why I like to say we don't do how-to videos. It definitely kills those type of people that likes to complain and what is the word?
Lament.
Well, they try to be like snobby, like, oh, that's not how you do that. That's not, and it's just like,
Boast. They try to boast.
What if I just said this is how we do it?
I love how I gave you all of these really educated terms to use, and you were just like, nah, we're not going to lament, we're not going to boast.
It wasn't the word. There's a word where people like...
They boast.
No, it's like they basically just want you to know that they know more than you do, but...
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Oh, there might be something. That's fun. Yes, there is. Yay.
All right, there's a net there.
I know.
This is really only the second run.
Okay, well, your line is useful because we got our first fish.
Yeah, that line's kind of a different style. Like, it feels good on the hands. I thought you were just gonna let it go. I was like, you gotta take it off there. Once it's in the net, it's usually over.
And then there's me that literally has the line. Hold on. This is hilarious. Okay.
Just grab the whole line and pull it over.
I can't.
Get it in the boat, and then I'll do the rest. Ka-ching.
So what have you been up to, Captain? Because nobody ever asked you those important questions.
Well, at work, it's pretty busy this time of year. We got a lot of things to do, and I usually always work on my Halloween thing in June, so we got it all recorded, but I still have to edit it together.
Okay.
My son, he's been over most of the summer trying to get him a part-time job, and we thought we had him one at Beach Bend, and because they essentially got back with him and said, hey, when could we give you a call? And he told them, and I was like, well, that's good enough. We're not going to apply for anything else.
Yeah.
Because Beach Bend would be a cool first job, and they have yet to call. Been almost 3 weeks now, and
Bait.
it's not like he absolutely needed the money. He just needed the experience. So
to not be a lazy person is what we're trying to go for.
It's kind of my fault. He could have applied for a bunch of stuff, but I was like, there's no way they're not going to call you. But I'm starting to lose hope.
As somebody who's had all kinds of jobs, you just apply until they can't no longer deny. That's my metaphors.
Yeah.
Well, my analogy.
You know, Beach Bend, they have like a little program where it's like, is this your first job? And the answer was yes. So I thought this would be a good one. They're aware that you don't really know the ins and outs of, you know, punching a clock or, you know, the things that you don't normally do when you start a job. And which is why I want him to have one, but like I said, they may still call. They may just be not needing anybody right now, but
yeah, and that's fair.
And as far as at my house, I'm thinking about installing a storm shelter. I'm not thinking about it.
You should probably do that.
I have put a deposit in, and we are going to put one in my backyard.
As you should.
Now I live on a very rocky area, and it's been talked about, but they said they're pretty confident, even if they got a jackhammer, that they will get the thing in the ground. There's a big ass log right there. I don't know if it's on the line or if it's just hang it? No, it's hanging out. Try to sneak up on that.
That's what I'm trying to do.
So you can shove it off. I don't want it to sink right back on top of it.
No. What's it with me and these logs and stuff like that? Have you noticed that? Like.
Yeah, I think that one, did it sink?
Yeah, I got you. We're just gonna slowly but surely, because I felt something really heavy on it, you know?
Yeah, I think, hopefully that's what I've been hanging up on and you broke it loose, but.
I hope so too.
That is it. One small, tiny little fish, unfortunately.
That's fine.
But I live in Bowling Green. This is about 30 minutes north. And we're starting to call it Tornado Alley.
Because it really is becoming Tornado Alley.
It is getting, at least every major storm likes to run through there.
Yeah, y'all, I feel bad for y'all. I really do.
There's something on it.
My part of Louisville specifically, we like create the tornadoes and then we send them away. And it's pretty awesome because all my neighbors and I, we all stand on our porches like good Southerners and watch the storms.
Yeah. So my plan is to build a deck in my backyard around the storm shelter, something where I can walk out my door onto the deck.
Which is smart.
Because I don't want to have to walk through the rain or anything.
Right.
I originally was going to try to put it in my crawl space, like have one of those metal steel frames, but
yeah,
I ended up doing one called, I think it's Freedom. Freedom, no, it's Smart Storm Shelters is what it's called.
Okay. Here we go.
Now, I haven't got it installed, so I can't really review the guys, but they seem nice, and I put the deposit down.
Okay.
Any size to it?
It's not too big, but I'm not trying to just throw it in the boat. Because I've learned from that, because I was the worst about that whenever we didn't have that rule.
Yeah. Well, damn, is that thunder or is that construction? I can't tell. Speaking of the devil, there is thunder behind us, I think.
Is there? Now, why would you encourage the storms to come through on us, sir? Yeah. It would be your lovely Tornado Alley luck.
Little blue cat.
Yeah, that's a little bit aggressive. I will say it's kept your bait so far.
Like there is bait.
Yeah, the goldfish are there.
I've never put one here, and I really don't know why. It's almost always the case. Like just like once I get a line out, I'm like, why have I never put one here?
Okay, there's something. Or the river's just really strong.
Yeah, bait on all those hooks.
Nope, there's something right here.
Is it big?
And it is deep enough to where it's really fighting me.
Can you see it?
No,
Well, careful.
I am.
It looks like it might have size to it.
I agree. Okay, it's roll. Yeah, it's decent.
Grab that net.
Oh, I am. So I just saw it.
Yeah, decent fight at it if she can get it in.
If I don't break my nail.
Don't let him jerk out.
I'm not gonna let him jerk. Why do we have this discussion every time? You crack me up with this.
Well,
There we go. And like I said, we have this discussion every time, and then what do? I land it.
oh, you have lost fish, Mikey. Come on.
I have, but not a big one.
Put that thing in there. Kaboom! That's a nice flatty. You think that's 10 pounds or more?
Oh yeah. It better.
All right, guys. Here on Hook, Line, and Chill, we play a game called Fish of Fortune. If the point person gets a fish in the boat that they think is 10 pounds or more, they get to guess the weight. And if they can guess above 10 pounds and not go over the actual weight, then they win $50. But if they guess exactly dead on, they win $500. Okay. Now, if she goes over, it's 0 and it's a strike. And if it's not 10 pounds, it's also a strike. So she believes this is 10 pounds or more. She's gonna hold it up so you guys can make your own guesses. Try to grab the fish. And a lot of people always ask about the little tray that I use. It's always zeroed out. So we're just weighing the fish. It's a decent one though.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
So what do you think?
I'm gonna go with 38.
38 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it. $25 pounds, 25 pounds. She's got big eyes, but
Okay.
you bust it, so you won nothing.
Okay.
So $0, that is a strike. We have a 3-strike system on this channel. If they get that, they have to jump in the river, get a bucket of water over the head, but I believe you're safe because that's all the fish we got. Unless there's one on the jug, so we're gonna go check that out.
Okay.
Well, I think unless it's sitting right on the bottom, our first free-floating jug of the year. We tried to do a music video on the way here, but
You got shanked.
couldn't get the drone in the air, and then when it finally took off, it malfunctioned, and I swatted it down into the boat, and he cut the tips of my fingers, and I can't get them to quit bleeding. So we
He
got to get this
shanked
jug
you.
before I bleed out. Little bitty tiny nicks.
Oh, he shanked you, and I don't know why. It's pretty wrong.
Could be wrong, could be a fish, but I think it's just hung.
Hold on. Oh, it went underneath the boat. Well, it's stuck on this branch. That's the
Just
problem.
pull it.